guys, it's me, Gary. Back with another video again. I recently, well not recently, like today, I just now posted a video on YouTube and you know, it's doing good. So I'm back again filming obviously. But yeah. So hi, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Today is a video that I was supposed to film a few months ago when I had hit my 1 year on YouTube, my 1 year anniversary. But I never got a chance to film it because, you know, I explained that in my other video. So if you didn't see that, go and see it. I'm not really gonna talk about that anymore. Oh yes, I'll see my afro and lose my hair. I have to rock the afro once in a while. So today's video, it was a Q&A style kind of thing, but also a 1 year kind of thing. But basically it's like I was gonna answer some questions about my 1 year anniversary. Anything, like literally anything about YouTube, my experiences, my gains, my loss, everything. I was gonna answer it. And so yeah, so basically I put a poll on Instagram on my story and I just now had to scroll all the way back up to find it. So oh, by the way, I get a new phone. The first question, this person starts off real strong. I should call usernames. No, I wouldn't call usernames. This person said, have you realized any of your friends acting fake because of you getting bigger in your career? Well, not really, honestly. Like everybody that I had around me before I started to like get all these followers and stuff, most of them still around. Anybody that I cut off was just for my own mental health and my own well-being. But everybody that's, you know, been there, still there, because my circle was always small. I pick up like new friends along the way, but like everybody who was there from before that still there. Everybody that's act the same, everybody that show me the same love and same support, and I appreciate everybody in my life right now and love that for me. The next one, what's the hardest some of these questions are just so irrelevant, but yeah, what's the hardest thing about being a YouTuber? Honestly, the hardest thing about being a YouTuber, it have two things is the hardest thing about like doing YouTube. One is obviously editing. Editing is like I'll punch in your back, but at the same time is a way to show off your creative skills. So I really love editing, but I kind of despise it at the same time. So we have a kind of love-hate relationship. And the second one is coming up with content ideas. I have so much ideas and it's just to execute it. Sometimes there's be stress, but at the same time thinking about content has been so hard, you know, because every time like I get a new subscriber, like every time my platform grows, I just be like, next thing you know, people wouldn't want to watch this and they wouldn't like a certain video that I do and stuff. So that is just, it's so much that is just go into content itself, content planning. So that is one of the hardest parts about being a YouTuber. What inspires your content? What inspires my content? Honestly, anything. Most of the time, it's like I just get ideas from other videos that I watch, obviously. From some of my favorite creators, they would like have different points in their videos and I would just pick certain pieces and just make videos randomly. But what inspires my content? I have a creative mindset, so everything that's just come flowing. So that is that. Okay, the next one is somebody asks, do I have any crushes? Do I have a crush on any local YouTuber? No I do. No I don't. I love everybody equally. Like I have a somewhat close relationship with a lot of people, but I don't have any crushes. The next one is, where do you see yourself in 10 years? 10 years from now, I see myself as a software engineer. I see myself developed a few apps and a few softwares. I also see myself as a photographer. I also see myself as a model. I also see myself with my own business of some sort. Mostly I want to get into like clothing and fashion, that kind of thing, because all of that coincides with modeling and photography. So all of that in like its own little bubble. That's where I see myself in the next 10 years, hopefully. God spare life. After being on YouTube for a year, what would you see the community as like? Okay, so this one I kinda have two or a few thoughts on this one, but in general, the local YouTube community is a weird place. It have a lot of genuine people, it have a lot of kind people, but at the same time, it also have a lot of negativity. And I don't think that people in general does be negative, because I'm a very positive person. I'm a very like kind and open person. But I find that people doesn't people not.
Okay.
From what I noticed, is like people doesn't necessarily try to be mean or try to be arrogant towards like others, but it's just so much. But I don't really gonna get into that because that has nothing to do with me. If you weren't doing YouTube, what do you think you'd be doing? I first of all, like, I just do YouTube for fun, but if it is, I wasn't doing YouTube, but I was like always an Instagram person. I did always love like content creation where it comes to Instagram and like same modeling and photography. Like I was always into that stuff. So if it is, I wasn't doing YouTube, I probably would be one of those promote something. I might like up with my name, but yeah, I think I might have been like the exact same person I am today, just with a better Instagram feed and maybe a TikTok as well. The next one is, how has YouTube changed your life? Well, how has YouTube changed my life? I wouldn't really say YouTube changed my. Oh yes, it has. It has. At first, it was real easy because I started YouTube in the summer. So it was like smooth sailings. I would record, stay up all night, edit, post. It was fun. It was like one of the best feelings ever. But when school started in September of last year, I focused more on YouTube than I did on school, and I ended up failing my first term. I think I told it already. But I ended up failing my first term, and that was like a real punch in the back. Like I was so angry at myself for like letting other stuff come before what was mainly important, which was school, because of your saying if you don't have an education currently. But it made me a little more organized, even though I am an organized person, but it made me prioritize school a lot more. I guess that that's how it changed my life. I am not going to answer some of these because they're just looking for drama. Which YouTubers you actually sit down and watch? That is like okay. First of all, I just watch everybody's videos. You know, that kind of way. It has sometimes I would see a video and I would promote it and I wouldn't watch it because it might not catch my eye. Basically, I watch everybody. So I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not gonna answer that question because I watch everybody. It just depends on the video you post. How many hours does it take you to edit? Okay, so I will let my future self answer this question. But basically, overall, it does take, not hours, it does take me days to edit, sometimes weeks. But it all depends on how I feel about a certain video. If I record a video and I wanted to get it out as soon as possible, bet your bottom dollar I go in and sit down and I go and edit that video whole day, whole night. I might need paid, obviously I would paid, but I wouldn't eat, I wouldn't think, I would just grind until that video finished. A week for the most, like a week. I like this question. What was the hardest video to film? I have three videos was the hardest for me to film. My cake video, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, that was like one of the hardest videos I ever had to make because I believe that was like the first video that I ever set up my camera and actually record an entire video. So that was real pressure. Second and the third is my gaming videos. Like any gaming videos that I have on my channel, I don't know what them just take the lighting kind of strange, but and them just take time and that just take energy, that just take a lot of screen recording, a lot of editing. So those two and the cake video was my hardest to film. Okay, I have like 1 minute before my camera die, so I just go and do this outro like real quick. That was the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for loving and supporting me. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. I can't appreciate you guys enough, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.